Hello everyone, it's Navik with another review of Hero Organization, Chapter 10, Hands-on Aegis Training. So, this chapter starts with a bit of a mystery that's probably going to be in the series for a bit. And maybe next few chapters, maybe long running, we'll see. Because as revealed by Yuri in the last chapter, there's another infiltrator inside the Hero Organization who, like Leo, wants to take them down from the inside. Right. So we got a few suspects. There's Millie, who obviously he has been trying to talk to Leo in private. She wanted to do that this chapter, even mentioning something from 8 years ago. Oh, it could just be a case of her being grateful that Ryu saved her life, and she just feels nervous talking to the son of her idol. Oh, or maybe in those few years she discovered something about the organization, and then is trying to bring it down. And, and the other suspect that I think is Clint. And Leo kind of dismisses Clint right away, but that could just be a good swerve to distract the audience. After all, what better cover is there for a spy than the class clown? And my other big idea for who the second infiltrator could be Captain Sarada. Because again, we don't really know that much about her personally. We've gotten hints in the previous chapter and at the end of this one that she's seemingly aware of Leo's real plan, or at least his real personality. And maybe it would go on to explaining why Leo had no info about her. Or maybe Yuri purposely did that just to test Leo. So yeah, there's a bit of a mystery there. And that leads me a segue again to Takahashi's artwork. It just continues to impress. I've heard some people saying that the fights are kind of distracting and it's hard to follow. Which, yeah, if you're just breezing by, it can be. This is really like an art style that kind of rewards you and needs you to like pay attention to what's going on in the middle of a fight. Right, and here's and yeah, one thing. Yeah, maybe it's not to everyone's taste, but it is to mine, and I like it. And especially it's true with the expressions. There are some really hilarious facial expressions. It's in this chapter. Most of it comes from Clint, but we do get to see some really good like in the heat of the moment expressions in battle of nervousness, this excitement, and you can definitely tell what each character is thinking just by looking at them, and which is always the sign of pretty good facial art. And yeah, as the chapter winds down after a big like test fight, where we get to see some people shine, learn that some of the students are not as used to piloting in real life as they are in VR. And Leo kind of giving him away that he's already kind of experienced piloting a real Aegis. This thanks to Captain Singh. And the chapter ends with Sarada putting Leo aside and saying, and that she knows that he's got some wrong ideas and she's going to straighten those out. So we'll see what that's about. And I do want to say that after the last few chapters of this series have been going through, like, it feels like your organization has been kind of going through a bit of early installment weirdness after the really impactful first two chapters. It was kind of like a bit of and of course the revelation of chapter 3 kind of felt like a bit of a slower middle ground. And so it does feel like this and the last chapter is really picking up the pace a bit. And it really does feel like Keisakawa is hitting their groove as a writer. So I rate Hero Organization Chapter 10 a 4 out of 5. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.